from the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the mound today, Corbin Burnes. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it hits off the monster into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Man at second.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. And the throw out of third.
Well, Berg, I never really like trying to steal third base when my teammate's up there with 2 strikes. That hitter's got a battle going on, and they see you take off. Everything gets a little more exciting, a little quicker. They might end up swinging at a pitch that's not in the strike zone. Right there, a strikeout and a throw out at third. It's just really disappointing.
Here's Mookie now. And that one is lifted in the air on the move. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Back in Boston and getting to start, Shohei Ohtani. A 20-game winner a year ago, Singy.
And 20 games in this day and age is extremely difficult to reach because of all of the information, all of the analytics that can really pinpoint where a weakness can be. Maybe it's that third time through the order. Maybe it's just a different situation as far as that hitter, what he does after having seen a particular pitcher. There's just so much data that prevents guys from having the opportunity to pitch deep into ball games and to stay in long enough to qualify for a win. So to have accomplished what he accomplished last year, he should be pretty proud of himself.
Bounce to the right. Freeman. He handles it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Coming off a big one in their game yesterday, Dominic Smith.
Boog, he's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers. And you know, he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach him.
Here's Nick Madrigal. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
He was all over that one. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
1 down, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Righty delivers. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Madrigal, the runner at second with one away. And another ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida. That one ripped right center field. It gets down a base hit.
Man, Boog, this guy's got a special eye for the fastball. He's just capable of taking away a big part of the pitcher's game.
The shortstop,
Man at first, Marcelo Mayer up next for the Red Sox. Line drive. Rushing makes the catch.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Michael Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto. The 1-1. And that's a little high.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his...
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center. And we'll take a break. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One and 2 here. Fights it off. He'll see another. Missing inside, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And he deals. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch out there. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And up to the plate is Will Smith. One down, base is empty. Check swing, went around, and a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Two outs, base is empty. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and they're down 2-0. Back inside Fenway Park, Dom Smith stands in.
The first
Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. The 1-1.
Ball.
Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Oh, nice play. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Now, Connor Wong. Ball to strike. Red Sox leading it by 2 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Out towards right center field, in position. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting ninth. The center fielder,
Forrest Napier up next for the Red Sox. Red Sox by 2. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one pushed foul. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for Boston, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back now at Fenway, top half of the 3rd inning, and now the center fielder, James Outman. 2-1 now. That one missed. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one ripped. Yoshida going back. And it's off the Green Monster. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
There's the strike at the knees. And the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Devers settles underneath it. And there's one down. And next for LA, Trey Sweeney.
The second baseman, Trey Sweeney.
And a pitch. Right side. Madrigal tosses to first, and there's two down. So the lineup flips over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Right-hander kicks, deals. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that one moves his feet. This one smoked out to left. Yoshida right there to make the grab. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. Just misses. And the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And the righty deals. Center field. Outman should have this one. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
2 outs, base is empty. Rafael Devers up to hit. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Dives, and he can't hang on. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
So 2 down. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. And here it comes.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Devers, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one fouled off. This to third. Guerrero. The throw to first. That ends the frame. And the Red Sox leave one, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at Fenway, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Freddie Freeman. The pitch. And another ball.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That misses the zone. 3-1 now. And that's ball 4.
Take it, mate.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Now it's Mookie Betts. The Red Sox up by 2 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. On to Smith. 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning, and here is Marcelo Mayer.
The shortstop.
You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox. One, 2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Michael Conforto will climb in.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
And now 2 balls and a strike. One out, bases empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And there's a ball. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now batting, first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Conforto over at first with 1 away. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the outspeed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
In the air, right field, under it. Hauls it in for the out.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
So first and second with 2 outs. Forrest Napier up next for the Red Sox. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a bouncer. Guerrero. They get the force. Out number 3. Boston strands a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Chopped left side. Over to Smith. And they get the out on Smith. Adam Duvall at the plate.
Adam Duvall.
And a pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Kicks and fires. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. And the pitch. On the ground to second, might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. And that's 2. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back here at Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. Kicks and deals. And another ball. And that one fouled off. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Rushing, ranging back, and that ball is gone. It just got out of here. His second of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And stepping in for Boston, Nick Madrigal. And the right-hander deals.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering upstairs.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
On the ground to the left. Guerrero the toss to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Rafael Devers.
Here's Rafael Devers. Left-hand hitter waits. And Devers hits that one. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
The pitch. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. 1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. That one's in there.
1 ball.
And the count 1-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. Back here in Boston. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Dalton Rushing. Here comes a pitch. And that's outside. 2-1.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Now here is Trey Sweeney. Fought off foul. Rushing on at first, nobody out. That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That one hurts right there as they couldn't take care of the bottom of the order to start this inning. You turn the lineup over. Now this inning's set up to be something big for this offense.
Back to the top of the lineup, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. At the belt and fires. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to Smith. 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
And another ball.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches even when he's running a little low in the tank.
And they'll do it again. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one ripped way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Runner from third comes across. It's 5-1, and he's got a double.
The batter, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And now it's Mookie Betts. Turns and fires to Betts. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Runner at second. 2 down. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Out to short, bats up with it. Zips it to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong.
The catcher, Connor.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. And another ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And he deals. On the ground, right side. This looks like extra bases. Wong rounds second, on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Ceddanne Rafaela. So the batting order turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Wong at third. Rafaela at second with 1 away. That one lifted to left. Duvall under it. Corrals it. And there are 2 outs.
The bat, number 2, second baseman, Nick.
So stepping in for Boston, Nick Madrigal.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Second and third, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Guerrero drifts towards it. Brings it in. And that is that. So coming into the game now on defense, Ceddanne Rafaela. He'll be patrolling center field. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Righty delivers. Fly ball down the line. Duran makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next,
here's the catcher to hit, Will Smith. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Throws to first in time, gets the catcher by a step.
Now
2 outs, base is empty. Adam Duvall steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a 1-1. There's a strike. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Daniel Norris up and throwing. Bradley also throwing. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Duran sizing this one up. And that is that. Back here in Boston, bottom of the 7th, and here is Devers.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park.
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that one is lifted in the air. And Devers is set down. One up, one down.
The left fielder, number 7,
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Chapman, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Slider got him for strike 3.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
2 outs. Fastball in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead this one though 5-1. New arm out of the bullpen, Daniel Norris.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the center fielder, James Outman.
The center fielder, number 33, James Outman.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now the right fielder, Dalton Rushing. So now a pinch hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Looking to start something with 1 gone. The pitch. He swings and drives 1 out to deep left field. That's back. And it bangs off the monster. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Trey Sweeney. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Matt Horvat. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Stays alive. The Dodgers down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out to short. Throws to first in time. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rafaela sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 left for LA. They're down 5-1. So remaining in the game defensively, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. So now here's the DH, Michael Conforto.
The designated hitter.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Now playing second base, number 13.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Swings and misses. And the count is even, 2-2. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off, 2-2. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Red Sox go down quietly. They're up 5-1. We go to the 9th. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
That one missed.
2-1.
That misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Mookie Betts. Right-handed reliever. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now back.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Throw is high and over his head. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 5-2.
Up next, the catcher, Will Smith.
Now it's going to be Will Smith.
Get on base here and keep building off this momentum. They're getting closer, but they still got some work to do.
The tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. And a good eye there.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch is outside. Adam Duvall waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 5-3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner in third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
He's 2 outs away. Adam Duvall getting ready to hit. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Josh Winckowski on to try and close it out for the Red Sox.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one finds the corner, and it's 1-2.
His club is very happy he's at the plate in this moment. He loves hitting in these high leverage situations, and he seems to deliver the goods more often than not.
Got him looking, and that'll do it.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.